Hey, hey, hey. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in and join me as we set this up tonight. So much to talk about. So much going on in the cosmos. Coming to the end of the year. So much happening. So much going on. We're going to talk about it. Yes, we are. Going to try and share this to the Empowered Spirit Circle over here on Facebook. Here we go. It's a group that you can come in and join us. All right, I got a thumbs up. So something's working tonight. Yay. All right. Come on in and join us. Anybody check out the moon tonight? Here we are at the top of the hour. I'm going to go live over here on Instagram. Come on in and join me. See if we can do this. Going live. It doesn't want to do it. Let's start again on Instagram. How's everybody doing? Give me a thumbs up. There we go. All right. What is going on, everybody? Hey, Kate. Beautiful moon, beautiful day. Oh my gosh, how are your holidays? A little stressful for a lot of people, that I know, including myself, old memories. So just take a moment while we let this all catch up. Take a deep inhale. Headed back to Beham, all right. Looks like you had a beautiful home over there in Mississippi. Yeah. Taking a nice deep inhale. I hear the reverb. Let me see if I can let that go. There we go. That's better. All right. Starting to catch up over here on Instagram. There we go. All right. I see it coming live over here on Facebook and Instagram. So just take a moment, take a nice deep inhale. Give me a thumbs up. Give me some shares. It all catches up. So we take a few moments to connect our energies and talk about the week ahead. So much going on in the world at large. It really is. Coming to the end of the year, just moving through Christmas. Really hard for a lot of people. I know, including myself, got a little triggered. The great thing is no emotion is ever final. We can let things go and open up and shift and change. It does take a little bit of effort, I will agree, but we can do it. So welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the Empowered Spirit Show. This is my live stream where I come on, we talk about the week ahead, we look at the cosmos, we align our energy, and we check in with the guidance of the cards. Tonight I'm picking from the Wild Unknown, a really great deck to help us end out this year. So this is the last of the year. Can you believe it? Really hard to imagine all that we've been through, and it has been a lot. It has been a rough year, that is for sure. 2021 is going to also have its challenges. If we look at the numerology of 2021, we have a 5, all right? 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 1 is a 5. 5s are about change. They are about conflict sometimes. They're about the differences that happen. We can also look at it as like evolution. The 5 fingers, the 5 digits, the 5 toes helps us to evolve, right? I also like to look at it as the 5th sacred thing, all right? When we look at the elements, the 5th sacred thing is your spirit. So it's definitely going to be a year of spiritual development for everybody. We're going to start moving a little bit more out of that materialism, more into the spiritualism, the things that help you find your truth of who you are right now. And as you find that truth, this is what can help you move forward, make shifts, make changes, trust that inner guidance for yourself. All right, it's going to be a lot of shifts and changes. I wish I could say, oh, new year, winter solstice energy, it's all going to be great, but we still have lots to do. We really do. So we're coming into this week, the last full moon of the year as well. All right now the moon is in Gemini. It's waning. Actually, if you go out tonight and just kind of put those intentions that you set on the new moon, just put them out fuller. Charge them up, send Reiki out into it, just really open up. Because on Tuesday, we're going to move into a full moon in Cancer. Cancer here. Cancer energy is going to be a little bit more emotional. It really requires you to go deep into your soul, deep into your spirit, opening up the intuitive abilities and really feeling into what is going on for you. All too often, we get caught in that ego mind. We really do. But what we want to do is get into the feeling, get into the intuitive energy, and ask yourself some of those deep questions. What has this year been? What am I doing? What's going on? And it's really important that we do that. Now, also, it's really important before you start setting new intentions for 2021 that you take some time to close the energy from last year. And if you want a little help and guidance, tomorrow night I'm offering a master class, Intuitively Closing Out the Year. All right, that's actually what the podcast was about this week too. So if you can't make it, you can listen to the podcast, intuitively working with the energy of the medicine wheel, intuitively going around and not just getting into the mind of what your year was, but really into those feelings, where those shifts occurred. So that is tomorrow night. It's free, it's complimentary. I've been doing these master classes. You do need the link on Zoom so we can have that intimate setting. You can find that on Instagram in the bio, or I'll post the link on Facebook either way. All right, it'll be about an hour, less than an hour, and we're going to just kind of take a walk around the wheel of life, all right? The energy of the wheel of life is like a representation of the cycles of life for you, all right? I love to work with it. We're out at the medicine wheel today. We took a few walks around. We did a little burning of energy, and that was a physical understanding for me. Moved some rocks around, shifted the energy. We have these logs. We placed it in the direction of the north. So tomorrow night, we're going to kind of do the same thing, but we're going to really kind of use our intuition, use the ability to feel into that energy, starting from the spring all the way around the wheel. So if you want, join me, post a comment, and I'll definitely be sure to send you that link. All right, really important, because then as the new year comes with that full moon on Tuesday, you're going to be feeling it. And if you do your work, if you go in and you look at that reflection for you, it's going to be so much easier to move into the new year and set your intentions. If you don't clear it out, it's almost like shoving another coat in the closet. You're too full. You're just shoving intentions on top of old intentions, and you're going to feel a little bit more heavier moving into the year. And I don't mean heavy with cookies, all right? I know I've been eating a lot of my cookies, but you're going to feel it emotionally. You're going to feel it draining of energy. And so it's really important that we take this time to close out the year. Personally, I'm doing the same thing in my business, same thing, looking at what worked, what didn't. And so we really need to do all of that so that you can shed that layer of energy and open up to 2021 in such a better light. Going to be really important for all of us. It's been an intense year. We're going to have some more of that energy come forward. So the more that you can let go, it's going to help you pivot your work. It's going to help you open up into a greater sense of who you are. Now, the energy of the full moon, we have the sun sign is Capricorn. We just went into Capricorn last week. Then we have the moon sign, which is Cancer. So we have that in opposition. We always have the opposition at the full moon. That's what gives that beautiful reflection, right? That we all love to look at. So Capricorn energy is literally in that house about your career and how you present yourself, how you're seen. The Cancer energy is kind of in the house of your home and your personal energy. So when those two come together, it is a reflection of how you are shaping both, how you can use your intuitive abilities in your business, in your work. Really important when you make choices, make decisions. The same as how you can use it in your own personal life and how you can feel about all of those things together. Now, when we get into the vibration of the moon and the planet, sometimes we have the higher and sometimes we have the lower. So the lower vibrations of Cancer can give you a little bit of either like too emotional, too sensitive, or it can get you to where you're not even dealing with your emotions and you're reaching out there, outside stimulus. All right. And then the other part of that is the Capricorn, which is like when you're not really dealing with it, you could be a little bit of like work, 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 work. Don't process energy. I'm too busy, too busy, too busy. What we really want to do is find that balance. Find the ability to go within, to slow down, all right? Giving you that permission to slow down, to process your energy. Because we're not just really dealing with the energy of this cycle. It's coming at the end of the year, and it's really all of that energy all around. So I think it's like a perfect ending to the year. Coming into that Cancer energy with the Capricorn, really reminding you how to balance your personal with your work, how to use your intuition for both. We need it in both. We need to be able to trust the gut, right? Big topic of mine. When we don't, when we betray our own intuition, we're always like regretting it. It's like, oh, I should have listened. Oh, why didn't I pay attention? I missed an opportunity. But when we trust that intuitive ability, we feel so much stronger. We feel so much more confident in who we are and what we're doing. All right. And the only way to do that is practice, get a little training, get a little guidance, and really work with the energy that's going on right now. We want to find that balance. And again, I know me for the last couple of days, taking a couple of extra baths and trying to get into a little bit of a slower pace. And even today up at the medicine wheel, just standing on the earth and burning away. And I know I said to Paul's like, feels so good to be up here without so much stress. We all need to let it go. So finding the ability to take that time for you is really, really important. And it's like the moon gives us that permission when we do that. All right. The full moon, as we talk about often, is also a good time to like cleanse out your crystals, take them out into the moonlight, bathe them, and set them and be ready as we move into that new year. So the winter energy we're also working with, we just came upon the winter solstice last week, had a great celebration at Magic City Meditations with Bridget Lee. Give her a shout out. Beautiful studio. Yes, we had to be COVID conscious, and it was not as many people as we'd like just because of the COVID energy, but still we were able to magnify the energy. We saw the conjunction right before we started. It was just a beautiful night because that energy of winter is all about visions and dreams and working with that energy that you have deep inside of yourself. And it's also about our ancestral energy. We want to take the wisdom of our family, of our generations, and we also want to look at what is holding us back. What are the curses, quote unquote curses, that you tend to carry forward? And that's things that like you should do this, you should do that. Why aren't you carrying on the family business? And these are things that can really trap us into not living the purpose that we want to live. So we're going to work with that in the winter energy coming forward. And if you need help and guidance, my winter session is opening up. The waitlist is open for the intuitive path, where we're going to work with our intuition. We're going to build these skills. We're going to move out those curses and move forward in deep into bringing new dreams and new visions to shift the energy. So by the time the light is full and spring comes around, we're ready to plant those new dreams and visions. All right. So all of this week, as we move forward, we're dealing with that energy. If you would like more information about the intuitive path, give me a DM. It's on my Instagram. You can find everything on Instagram these days for me, or in the Empowered Spirit Circle on Facebook. I will post both. But it's a great time to come together to do this work. Right? The days are shorter. We can come in, it's online, and we can really magnify this energy for all of us. So this week, just to kind of sum it up, we're going to move into that energy on Tuesday. Go out, manifest your dreams right now. Continue to put it out there that you set at the beginning of the month. Open up to the energy. Know that Cancer moon is going to make it a little more emotional. I know the holidays can sometimes be that way. I know nobody's traveling, not many people anyway. I know even for me, I haven't seen my kids in a year. Hard to believe. Got to do a little vision boarding together with my daughter. So we have to do those kind of things to help us. But you may feel a little bit more of that emotional energy when Tuesday comes in. Open up, slow down so that you can move through that new year. Take the time to close the energy. All right, join me tomorrow night for the masterclass. And then as you move through the new year, then you start to set your new intentions. As you move through the weekend, then that energy of the moon starts to release. We start to let go. You'll start to release some of the emotional energy. We'll come into a little bit more of the grounding. And then you're able to really see a better picture of what this year offers for you. All right, that's what we have going forward this week. It's going to be a beautiful moon. Already we're seeing it out there tonight. So let's just take a moment and let all of that energy settle in as we take this time just to kind of breathe, notice where you are on this wheel of life, and just kind of feel those intentions for you. All right? So if you can, with me for a moment, going to light a little sage. Hey there, Becca Saunders. How are you up in North Carolina? Also want to just send a little blessing before we start out to Nashville. We love Nashville. Don't know what any of that is about, but our heart goes out to the city, sending lots of love and light out there. Taking a nice deep inhale and just closing your eyes for a moment. Breathing up the body, a nice big deep inhale. And as you exhale, just let all of the stress fall away. Grounding with Mother Earth. Inhaling and exhaling. Feel that connection as you begin to slow down. Calling in your spirit. Feel the presence of your spirit dropping into the heart. And feel that connection with the greater spirit, source. universe, God. And then feel the connection of all the spiritual beings around you, your helpers, your teachers, your masters, your guides. And allow all that energy to pull in right into the heart. As you take this time to honor where you are, right here at the very beginning of the winter. In the medicine wheel, we find ourselves in the direction of the north. It has moved. We're in the north. We honor our dreams and our visions. We call in our ancestors for all that is ahead so we can go deep and slow down. Honoring this place of where you are to the north, the east, the south, and the west. Above us, below us, right into the very center, calling into your spirit. Just taking a moment, noticing where you are in this wheel of life, in this new season, at the end of the year. And perhaps set an intention before you cross that line into the new year of what you can let go of. Maybe it's just one thing. And as you exhale, just exhale it away. Turn it over to the universe so it can be transformed back, so that you can shift your energy. Inhaling and exhaling as you slow down, opening your heart for where you are right now on this big journey of life. Inhaling and exhaling. Starting to bring that awareness back. Coming back, feeling your feet on the earth. Just opening your eyes as you're ready. Okay. A little calmer. So good to take breaths. Definitely. All right, so as we go to look at the cards this week, the first card that came forward, which is a great focus for all of us, is the Mother of Swords. So the first thing that came to my mind when I drew this card today was clean up your thoughts. Clear all of that mental chatter. Swords is the element of air. Air is our mental, right? Our brain. The mother is like that energy that's really sharp. She's really clean. Sometimes you get a little too picky, all right? But this just reminded me as we come to the end and we move through this week, clean up your own mental chatter. Be really strong. Be really focused on what it is you're doing right now. Don't get caught in the drama, which is actually going to come up. So the ways in which you did it. If you chose card number 1, we have the Three of Wands. All right, I always love this card. The threes are about that initial completion. You're working on your passions, your desires. Things are moving forward. Things are connecting. And here in this card, it's telling you, look at the rainbow within. Go on. Continue on. Move deeper into your passion and your purpose. Things are working out. All right, so that's a great thing, especially as you clear up the mental, right? That self-talk. You can go in deeper. The next card 2, is the Lover's card. I love that the Lover's card comes in. So most often you think about the Lover's card as like a connection between you and someone else. Well, this deck also offers the opportunity to look at all your relationships. What is your truth, even with yourself? What is your truth about love? And this is a way to look at all of the year. Where can love come forward? Where is that ease? Where is that flow? And where is that joy in all of your relationships right now? And again, clearing up the self-talk, clearing up the negative chatter of the mind, and really loving yourself right now as we end this year. A beautiful card to come forward for all of us, because if we don't, this is never a favorite card. This is the 9 of Swords, all right? Got some hearts on that one, right? The Lover's card. This is the 9 of Swords. Look at this card. It's never fun when we get this card. Never fun, because that's the drama that the mental plane creates. Look at all those swords. Look at the eyeballs. Look at all those guts gushing out. But the thing about this card, because there is a little bit of order, is that you can do this. You don't have to get caught in the drama of the mind. That's why this card is so important. Clear up that negative self-talk. Do some chat, do some tapping. You know me, do some tapping. Get rid of it. And it's only you that creates that drama. So once you let go of that drama, you can be clear so that you can go deeper into your passion, bringing the purpose out into the world, and feel the love, the joy, the flight that you can take off as you move into the new year. Really great cards to come forward. Always so important to clear out that mental chatter. For sure. Let me know how that resonates with you. Got some hearts over you here. Hey, Mercedes, how are you? Definitely a big time to clear the mind, right? With that new moon coming in, full moon coming in, to slow down, to take in the light of the moon, and to really kind of ask yourself these deeper questions for you as you move into that new year. All right, let me know how they resonate with you. Let me know if you'd like a card. Again, check out the podcast. If you can't come tomorrow night to the master class, you can always listen to the podcast and then go through, intuitively going through your year as you move around the medicine wheel. Really great thing to do. If you'd like a link, let me know. You can find it on my Instagram bio in the links there. 6 o'clock tomorrow night. Free master class, just another way to close out the year. All right, and then my wait list for the intuitive path is open. We've already had some people joining in. Great bonus. Also, forgot. Great bonus if you join between now and the end of the year. All right, great bonuses for coming into the class. I already have people joining in. I love this group. We meet live on Zoom Tuesday nights. All the information is there for you if you'd like it. Let me know. All right. All right, Freeze, how are you? I saw you and your daughter opening presents. I like a card. All right, so the card we have for you, is one I drew to earlier, is the Four of Wands. All right, so fours are great because fours remind us of the balance in life. It's about your purpose, so making sure you take some time to balance. And also, I love this because it's got that indigo blue right there in the middle. And looks like we're pulling back layers and layers to continue going deep into your purpose, using your intuition. Perfect time as the moon comes forward. So continue what you're doing, opening up deeper and deeper to your purpose and bringing it forward. Great card. All right, great card. I drew it as well. All right, Kate, a card for you. Kate, we got the Hanged Man. I always love this card, all right? Look at that. It's like a little bat. She uses a little bat in this deck, but it's about getting a new perspective, having the patience with your life, and I love it because the eyes are red. It's like that radar focus, like being able to see into the dark, seeing into the night, all right? And it's a great reminder that it's a good time just to have patience with yourself. Like put your legs up the wall, like we do in restorative yoga, like get a different perspective. All right, really good for you right now. All right, and especially after you've been traveling, good time to rest. All right, for sure. All right, let me know if anybody else would like a card. All right, you're welcome. Yes, it was a fun card for sure. Good one to bring forward. Four of Wands is a good card. I love it too. All right, would love a card for the week. All right. Oh, we got that. All right. Happy holidays. Could we pull a card? Yes, Janet, I will pull a card for you. All right. Janet, we got the Daughter of Wands. All right. Originally, sorry. All right. So the Daughter of Wands is a card of innocence. All right. Yes, I love that too, Kate. So this is about manifesting purpose because Wands is our purpose and desires. The daughter has that innocence about her. We have this like infinite possibility coming forward and the growth. Look at that. She's over here on Facebook. Look at that, Daughter of Wands. So use the innocence, like get out of the chatter of the mind, use the innocence and really go into bringing your purpose forward, especially as you close this year and move into the next year. All right, let me know how that resonates with you. All right, it is a good card for you as well. All right, let's see here. All right, Marissa, I'm going to pull a card for you. All right, Marissa, the card I pulled for you is the Seven of Pentacles. I love this card because it shows you building your work, building your skills. And sometimes when this card comes up, it's almost like just checking in and making sure that this is the fulfillment of what you want. Things are working, things are coming together. So keep building your craft and just really check in a little bit in like the spiritual aspect. Seven's our spiritual number. It's the aspects of like, is this fulfilling me for what I want to do? And as you build this work, know that it's coming together. But it's always a good idea to check in and make sure, all right? Definitely love that energy. All right, who else? Anybody else like a card? Let me know. Give it a moment here to catch up. All right. So it is going to be a very intense year ahead. It's a very intense year to close out. This week, we're going to see a little bit of that, especially with that full moon coming right at the end of the year. So it is important to do your work, to be strong in who you are as you move into 2021, remembering it is a 5-year numerically, so that is change, but going deep into your soul. Be fearless. Be that woman that is determined to move through. Learn to trust your intuition. We're going to see more spiritual development coming forward. Be strong in the work that you put out there. If you need help, you need guidance, come join us. The group energy is awesome. It's a really great time to really connect to your spiritual practice and to ground into that energy as well. When we do ceremony, when we do rituals, it's so amazing that we can manifest exactly what it is we want. All right, so let's just take a moment. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale, sending lots of blessings out into the world. For all those who are alone right now, may you find the connection with Mother Earth, to feel the love is there and the support as well, to be at one with the elements, the fire, the air, the earth, and the water, surrounding all of us in a peace that is coming forward. May we look at this year as a year of growth and know that next year is even more growth coming forward. Be careful of all that you bring in. Take time to work with the subtle body. You're going to hear me talk tons about the subtle body next year. Be in charge of your own energy. Inhaling and exhaling. Sending blessings out into the world. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. To your spirit, namaste. Join me tomorrow night.